Welcome back to Lust and Lore Stories, where the desires of the Norse gods erupt from their deepest shadows. In the previous episode, we felt Odin's desire for knowledge, a hunger that demanded the sacrifice of flesh in exchange for immortal power. Today, Episode 5, The Desire of Thor. Thor, the god of thunder, of raw physical power, does not crave knowledge or beauty, but the desire of bodily strength itself. The burning adrenaline that ignites in every battle. Feel the body tremble, the heat surge through rippling muscles. Thor, son of Odin, and the giantess Jorth, embodiment of the earth itself, is the strongest god in Asgard. His towering body is wrapped in sun-darkened Nordic skin, muscles swelling with raw force, red hair blazing like thunder fire, and eyes flashing with primal desire. He wields Mjolnir, the enchanted hammer that always returns to his hand, the strength belt Megingirth that doubles his power, and iron gloves to grip the burning hammer. Thor rides a chariot pulled by the goats Tangrasnir and Tangjastr, roaming the 9 realms to protect gods and mortals from the giants of Jotunheim. Thor's desire is physical power, the craving for adrenaline that makes his body burn whenever he faces an enemy. He does not scheme like Loki or Odin. He charges straight into battle, desire exploding like thunder. On his journeys through Jotunheim, Thor faces countless giants, his muscles shuddering with every strike of Mjolnir, heat spreading through his flesh after each brutal clash. This desire is primal. It drives him to laugh amid storms, his body vibrating with the joy of conquest. Once, the giant Thrym-lord of Jotunheim, massive in form, eyes burning with possessive desire, stole Mjolnir while Thor slept. Thrym buried the hammer 8 miles beneath the earth and demanded Freya, the most beautiful goddess, as his bride in exchange. Thor's fury ignited instantly, his desire for strength burning like hellfire. To lose Mjolnir was to lose a part of himself, his primal power torn away. He roared, muscles tightening, ready to storm Jotunheim, but Odin stopped him. Strategy first. Loki, wearing his sly smile, proposed a plan. Disguise yourself as Freya. I will go with you as a handmaiden. Your desire for strength will be satisfied once Mjolnir is back in your grasp. Thor hesitated, his voice low and rumbling. I am Thor, not a fragile bride. But the desire to reclaim his power burned stronger than shame. He dressed in a bride's thin silk gown, a veil covering his face. His massive muscles pressed beneath the clinging fabric, body heat radiating through the secret disguise, stirring an unfamiliar tension within him. Loki adorned him carefully, whispering, "Restrain your desire. Do not let your body betray you before the moment comes." They arrived in Jotunheim, where the wedding feast unfolded inside a colossal stone hall, hearth fires roaring, the laughter of giants echoing through the air. Thrym, towering and bearded, his eyes gleaming with desire, rose when Freya entered. "Oh, beautiful goddess," he boomed. "I have waited so long for this desire." Beneath the veil, Thor clenched his fists, raw power surging, forcing himself to suppress his strength. Thrym approached, placing a heavy hand on the bride's shoulder. The warmth of the giant's touch seeped through the thin fabric, sending a tremor through Thor, not of lust, but of burning rage, his body heating beneath the unfamiliar contact. "She is magnificent," Thrym murmured, his gaze roaming over the concealed form. Possessive desire flaring within him, Thor bowed his head and spoke in a strained, false voice. "I am weary from a long journey." But Thor's primal appetite could not be restrained. He devoured an entire ox, 8 salmon, and all the sweets meant for women. Thrym stared in astonishment. "She eats like a beast. She is incredibly strong." Loki quickly intervened. "Freya has fasted for 8 days, longing for you. Desire has left her ravenous." Thrym laughed, though suspicion flickered in his eyes. He pulled the bride closer, his hot breath pressing against the veil. His hand brushed along Thor's thigh, a suggestive touch that nearly shattered Thor's restraint. Muscles hardened beneath the fabric, heat surging like thunder waiting to strike. "Let me kiss you," Thrym whispered, lifting the veil. Thor's heart thundered. His desire for slaughter pulsed violently. If he revealed himself now, everything would collapse. Then Thrym's sister intervened. "Bless the bride with the sacred hammer." Thrym ordered Mjolnir brought forth and placed upon the bride's lap to sanctify the union. In that instant, Thor's desire reached its peak. His hand closed around the hammer's handle, familiar heat flooding through his flesh, primal power exploding like thunder. Thor tore away the bridal garments, red hair flying, massive muscles revealed. He struck Thrym down with Mjolnir, thunder roaring as victory surged through his body in savage joy. The giants fell, crushed beneath lightning and blood. On another occasion, Thor went fishing with the giant Hymir. Driven by his desire to test his strength, he challenged Jormungandr, the world's serpent that encircles Midgard, using an ox's head as bait. The line trembled beneath monstrous force. Jormungandr bit the sea, raged, Thor's body burning, muscles straining in a primal struggle. Terrified, Hymir cut the line. Yet Thor's desire to face destiny itself will be fulfilled at Ragnarök, where he slays the serpent but dies from its venom. In Norse mythology, Thor's desire is eternal physical power, to protect, to conquer, to feel the raw thrill of existence. He is the god closest to humankind, forever wandering, body always ready for the next surge of burning adrenaline. Thor's desire ends here, but does that primal power stir within you, a god of rippling muscles, desire unleashed through every crushing blow? If you are drawn to these sensual mythological tales, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Share in the comments. How does Thor's desire for strength make you feel? Next episode, we will explore the desire of Baldur beauty and tragic love. Until next time, here on Lust and Lore Stories.